Alright, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the guitar tutorial for John Mayer's new song, New Light. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one. So my name is Dave Donahue, the guitar coach, and we're going to go through the open chords involved in playing this song. If you haven't hit subscribe yet and you want to keep up to date, I'm like a massive John Mayer fan. And since I only started up this channel a few months ago, I will be teaching more John Mayer songs as time goes on. And before we do, I have one quick question. Do you prefer John Mayer's acoustic or electric songs? The reason I'm asking is because simply with my students, sometimes we chat about, do we prefer like the old pop acoustic John Mayer or the John Mayer Trio or Continuum, which had that sort of pop feel with electric. So I'd love to hear what you think and what is your favorite. So just post a quick comment below if you have any particular preference. So now, before we hit into it, I'm just going to talk about the rhythm very briefly. It's quite a straightforward rhythm. So I'm going to cover it now in this slide and then we'll get into the chords of the whole song. So we have our A minor. I'm just going to use it for this example. And the rhythm goes as follows. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that rhythm will be done on each bar. Now, down below in the description, I have this rhythm written out as well as the chord glossary. So if you're wondering about any chords, just check out the description below. So one more time I'll play it. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The D is for down, the U is for up, and I have the hits highlighted in blue. Okay, so now that we've the rhythm covered, the main open chords to watch are as follows. We have an A minor, we have a D major, G, and I'm going to use the 4-finger G for this song, a C, and then C with the B bass, which is just, if you take a look at my C chord and look at my ring finger, I'm going to take it off, then I'm going to put my middle finger, this guy, up a string. And that's what we get. So a nice passing chord. And you will see on that rhythm, that on that bar, that it goes C, C, C with the B bass. Okay, so that's only in for one beat. When you look at the second line, you may begin to notice that that G that has the bracket around it is simply just the G chord left ringing out. So all together we get this. It goes 3, 4. And that brings us into the verse. Okay, so looking at the verse, you may notice it's pretty similar. There is a repeat mark on the top line, so we're going to play that top line twice, and then the bottom line, the only small chord to watch is a B7 at the real end. So that is my B7 chord. And again, like I was saying, the chords will be written in the description of this video. Now, rhythm is the same, and then with a bit of singing, just for context, it goes as follows. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm the boy in your other phone, lighting up inside your drawer at home, all alone, pushing 40 in the friend zone. We talk and then you walk away every day. Oh, you don't think twice about me, and maybe you're right to doubt me, but that brings us right into the chorus. It totally broke there as I paused for the chorus, and that's because your ears on one level would have heard that it's basically the same chords again for the chorus. Okay, so for the chorus, it is basically the same chords, and the chorus goes as follows. You'll see the top line is done 3 times. We play it 3 times, and the bottom line is just played once. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in the new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna take 2, I wanna break through, I wanna know the real thing about you, so I can see you in the new light. And that brings us into the next verse. Okay, so since it is a John Mayer sort of pop song, I really like this new John Mayer song. It's going to be the same for verse 2 again and for the chorus. Now we're going to talk about the bridge. The bridge, what I've done here is I've written it in open chords to begin with. Reason being is just if you start off with open chords, generally speaking, keeping the song going with open chords is a good idea. So I'll play the bridge first with these open chords. Again, the rhythm is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is for anybody who wishes to play open chords. Now, for those of you out there who are listening to it going, yeah, that isn't exactly how that bit goes, I'm going to show this part, the bit that goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the guitar is doing. What makes it sound really cool is the way that the bass note combines with that part. But let's talk about that part first. Now, you will get your index finger on the 5th fret of the E string, ring finger on the 7th fret of B, and middle finger on the 7th fret of G. Okay, that's your first chord. And you hit that twice. And after that, you get a regular D shape, and it's on the 7th fret of G, 8th fret of B, and 7th fret of E. Hit that twice. So we go from this shape to this shape. And again, the chords will be written in the description below. So the rhythm goes as follows on that part. It goes 3, 4. Wait. Wait. And that is the repetitive guitar line for the bridge section. Now, even if a party is going, yeah, that sounds like the guitar part, but the whole lot. See, the thing is, we've left out the bass line, of course, and the other chords. Now, just as a demo, let's see. Total live improvisation here. So I'm going to mix a G bass note here. Okay, then the next one will be C. Okay, and then E minor. Okay, so it goes something like this with bass note. It goes 3, 4. Then we have E minor. That one's a bit easier. Back to the C. And then we get the solo, the guitar solo. And looking at it, you may go, oh, hold on, this is the same chords again. Yeah, completely. All repetitive, but all good. So again, I won't go too into the details. What I will do is talk about that bar at the end that I've labeled fill. The fill goes as follows. So I get an E major chord, and I'm going to hit the E string, then with my middle and my ring finger, I'm going to hit the thin B string and thin E string. So I go, and the next thing, I get my middle finger on my fretting hand, move it up a string, do the same thing. Then I get my ring finger and put it on the 4th fret of E. And finally, I go back to my E shape and I hit the A string now and hit the same strings at the bottom. All together. Now, if you're wondering, can I not just keep that shape on? Yeah, you can keep it on. Just watch out that it's a bit of a stretch on that pinky note. That's why I took it off there. Now, what I'm going to do, just to keep the tutorial flowing along, I'm going to play the second line. So it's A minor, D, G, and I'll put in that fill. But if you give me just one night, and then it goes back into the chorus. And the chorus then, that goes into the outro, and the outro is the exact same chords. So really, it's a case of working on those open chords, working on the changes if you need to, and then adding in those little bits of tab as you see fit. Now, if anybody's any questions at all, feel free to post a comment below. I'll be happy to answer. Oftentimes with questions, I get really good ones that like I wouldn't have thought about answering in the tutorial, and it's only afterwards it gives better teaching ideas. And for other players reading the comments, it can really clear things up. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll chat to you very soon. Thank you.